MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Billy Chappelle will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Raines. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Tim Raines.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Ready now for the White Sox, number 6. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, number 6 is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
D-Row, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Jack McDowell, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Up next for Chicago, Bo Jackson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. And now a pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Number 26 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Robin Ventura. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Ventura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So striding forward now, Dan Pascucci, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dan Pascucci.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now at the plate, number 36 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Pascucci, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1 We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Leading off the inning, Craig Gerbavas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Up around the face.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The count now at 2-1. Popped him up. Dorn has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, number 22. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes. Another 0-2 home. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Number 40 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 6. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
First baseman number 35.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Back up the middle, played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, Bo Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bo Jackson.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Robin Ventura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Robin Ventura.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is right there. And that's the second out. Into the box, Dan Pascucci. He drew a walk his first time up.
Dan Pascucci.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance. Number 36 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 36.
First delivery to him on the way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now batting, shortstop, Craig Gerbova.
Into the box, Craig Gerbova. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The batter, number 22.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now batting, left fielder, Tim Raines.
In now, Tim Raines. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Raines carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in to try it again, number 6. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. At the plate, Frank Thomas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Frank Thomas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down. And this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. This one's down to third. Dorn scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Bo Jackson. He flew out in his last at bat.
Designated hitter, Bo Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in, Robin Ventura. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Birch waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Dan Pascucci. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Pascucci.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Standing in, number 36. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Craig Gerbavaz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Striding in once again, number 22. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Grounded down the third base line. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Phillips ranges to his right. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Raines. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box now, number 6. Down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen, as 3 runners are his responsibility. Adolfo Gonzalez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Bo Jackson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now another 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Kleiman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Don Hall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
34, Don Hall.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Phillips. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Stepping in now, number 26, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a strike.
The count is 1-2.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, number 40, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the first baseline, Thomas over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there, but they're up 1-0. Into the box now, Robin Ventura will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. Pulled toward right center field. Number 40 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping into the box, Dan Pascucci. Pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, number 36. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Up high, 2-1 now. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A full house of 41,782 fans rise as one here in Detroit. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Detroit took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Billy Chappelle picks up his team-leading 13th win. Jack McDowell settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Adolfo Gonzalez gets a 4-out save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors.